On this episode of The Nation Speaks, anti-Semitic attacks are on the rise. It's happening online and on the streets in America and around the world. But what you don't see is a lot of pushback. Podcast host Charles Mizrahi questions why the progressive left is not outraged by all of the displays of prejudice.
People who protested every slight prejudice are virtually silent when it comes to Israel, especially. And now with this increase in anti-Semitism across the country, you don't hear much of it.
And why did Facebook take down the page for the Jerusalem Prayer Team, a popular pro-Israel Christian group? The group's founder, Mike Evans, tells us what happened.
Those demonic posts were allowed through by Facebook. They could have stopped it in 1 hour. We kept appealing to them to stop it. They didn't for 3 days.
And in our First America Q&A, we asked for people's top tips for a happy marriage.
Just do whatever your wife says.
Communication is the key.
Just listen, and they'll tell you what they want most of the time.
Don't spend too much time together.
Put yourself in the other person's shoes.
Vaccine passports. We hear about them almost constantly, but not much about natural immunity. For people who've recovered from COVID, is it necessary to get a jab? Dr. Teryn Clarke has answers.
Natural immunity is broad, it's long-lasting, and people who had recovered from COVID should have immediately been released from wearing masks.
On this Memorial Day weekend, First America Q&A asks why it's important to remember.
To know that people were there for you in your stead.
My mom always took us to decorate grave sites and
committed themselves and sacrificed more than any of us have been willing to do.
Next, honoring the Seminole Indian Scouts, who served with the cavalry in Texas 150 years ago. Leroy Young's great-great-grandfather was one of them, and he won a Congressional Medal of Honor.
They became to be known as very honorable and outstanding warriors and fighters, and 4 of the Scouts received the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Finally, we hear a new anthem written just for veterans by Takosha M. Swan. Her mission is to uplift the spirits of vets during difficult times like Memorial Day weekend.
It's that one time during the year where veterans will feel at some of their lowest points.
Be sure to watch the entire episode, now available exclusively at epochtv.com, a new completely censorship-free premium subscription platform, brought to you by the Epoch Times. See you there.